KnockKnock is a smart doorbell solution for do-it-yourself people. It was created by a group of extraordinary individuals from LexisNexis Risk Solutions. The project was done for software engineering class, which is part of a FAU professional master's degree program. KnockKnock Doorbell is simply a work of genius and only uses the most premium materials. Cutting-edge hardware is powered by Raspberry Pi and a bunch of sensors. And the revolutionary software is powered by Python, Angular, and Amazon Web Services. Let's take a look at our original proposition. The process starts at the entry into the home where the KnockKnock system is installed. The system senses the guest via the motion sensor or via the push button and sends information to the cloud, where the data is processed, photo recognition is applied, and push notification gets sent to the homeowner. The homeowner receives a notification with a video feed and can grant or deny the access into their home. Final result is pretty close. Given the time constraints and complexity, the video streaming was deprioritized for future enhancements. Team used Agile Kanban methodology to control the project execution and ensure completion of tasks on time. Now, let's take a look at the KnockKnock system in action. KnockKnock detects me, starts sending pictures. Now we're gonna see approved signal being triggered remotely. That's the green light. It means access has been granted to us. Alright, at this point we can trigger the system again by a button press. And now our assistant will deny us access, and we're gonna see the denied signal lights. Now we're gonna test the PIN code entry. First, the PIN code is 1234. First, we are going to enter incorrect PIN number. You can see red and blue light blinking, meaning no access. You can also see here the audio feedback when we press the button. 1, 2, 3, 4 pound. Now we get access granted. Perfect. Pressing the button gives us visual feedback that the button is pressed, triggers the camera, and starts sending pictures to the mobile application. Also have a motion sensor, infrared sensor, and signal LED. Whenever motion sensor is triggered by movement or sensing infrared light, an LED starts blinking, and the session starts. The camera starts taking pictures and sends them to the mobile application. Here we can see a complete schematic of KnockKnock system from Raspberry Pi point of view. We have several groups of inputs and outputs which function in a non-blocking way. Let's take a closer look. First, we have two groups of sensors which are used for the guests. First is infrared sensor with an LED indicator. Second is a push button with an LED indicator. We also have a manual entry for the owner or an authorized individual, which is 4x4 matrix keypad with audio feedback beeper. There is also a camera module which films and sends information to the cloud, and in the access indicator LED lights. Let's take a quick look at the infrastructure and the libraries used by the KnockKnock. KnockKnock uses completely serverless architecture. Messaging queue lives on Amazon Web Services. The applications run in Docker, which run on Elastic Beanstalk. There are two Docker applications. One is the Angular front-end application, and the other is a Python Flask application which serves as a JSON API. Code is hosted in the Git source control. Documentation is available as code within the code repository. The project features a modular code base, which has the front-end and the back-end code together in separate directories. Also, there are independent submodules in the libraries. KnockKnock was built with DevOps in mind. It features an automated build process with automated unit testing for the REST API. There are several test modules within the project. The applications are hosted within a Docker containers, which can be built and tested locally, as well as run on Elastic Beanstalk.